Hi Year 2, I'm going to be discussing the geography task that we would like you to be doing this week. Now this week's geography task is looking at maps, and I know you would have looked at maps when you were in Year 1, but hopefully this will build on some of those skills that you previously learnt. So first of all I'm just going to discuss what maps are and why they're used. Then we will look at some keywords, some key vocabulary that we would like you to think about when you are designing your maps, and then I shall explain the task in a little bit more detail. So, for hundreds of years, maps have helped people travel from one place to another. Maps are drawings of actual landscapes and places that use lines and symbols to represent real life objects like roads, fields, and buildings. There are many different types of maps, from simple sketch maps that you can draw yourself to road maps, to the very detailed Ordnance Survey maps of Great Britain. Some of the keywords that we're going to think about today when creating our maps are sketch map, key, title, aerial view, also known as a bird's eye view, and map symbols. So if we have a look at a map here, now this is a computer map that's been made in a computer, but it shows some of the key features that we're going to discuss. So first of all, the map starts with the title, and this tells us what the map is all about. You'll also notice on the map there are different colours. Now, different colours are used to show the important things. So I can see the park has been shown in a green colour because it's representing the grass. I've got the river shown in blue because it's representing the water. And you can see my roads are grey, which represents the colour of roads. And you'll also see on my map there are lots of different pictures, images. These are called the map symbols, and these are really important on maps so that you don't have to draw lots of detail. They're an easy and simple way to show objects that are on the map. Now you'll see, so I understand what those symbols mean, there is something called a key as well. Now this key allows me to understand what the symbols are showing. If I go to the park area, I can see a picture of a telephone, and if I go back over here, it tells me that means there's a telephone there. Here, this picture, if I find it on my key, it's here. It tells me there's a litter bin so I can put my litter away safely. I've also got down in this area, I've got a white cross in a red square, so let me use my key to find it. It tells me it's a medical place, so somewhere like a hospital or a doctor's surgery. And here I've got the letter P, which shows me that it's parking, so I'll be able to park there. There's lots of different features that maps have. So we're going to be asking you to create a sketch map. So here is an example of a sketch map. It's the same map as before, but this time someone has sketched it out rather than used a computer. So you can see on the map, there is still the title telling us what the map is about. We've got different colours have been used to show those different things. So again, the park is green and my river is blue. I've still got my key and I still have my map symbols, and I'll be able to understand what they show because of the key. So again, this time this person's drawn a little telephone and I can see it still means telephone here. I've got still a red building with a white cross. The red building here, they've used their colour this time to show me that it's a medical area. So this is an example of a sketch map. So what we would like you to do for your geography task this week, we would like you to design your own sketch map. Now, your sketch map could be of somewhere where you live. So here is a sketch map that I've created for where I live. I've forgotten my title, so I'll need to add that in. But I use my colours to show different things. So I've got green to show a green area. I've coloured my roads in a dark blacky grey colour to show those roads. And I do still have my key and some map symbols on there. I don't think I've been very adventurous with my map symbols, so I can't wait to see what you choose for yours. But when I look at my map, I can see that there is a P, car park, showing there. The H's represent houses. I've got that little symbol here, which is telling me this is a pond. And I've got green splodges, which are shown as trees. So this is a sketch map for somewhere where I live. Now you could also, if you've had a look at our English task this week, you could have a go at creating a sketch map for the baddie that you think has trapped the girl in the tower. Now this sketch map shows where my terrifying troll might live. So I've really thought carefully about what sort of things a terrifying troll might need where they live. So first of all, I've started with some funny shaped buildings here. If I check my key, they are caves. So they are showing that that would be where my terrifying troll lives. I've got these yellow lines which are representing our pathways. I didn't think he'd have a car, so I thought he'd need places where he could walk to. So I've got a swamp. I can see that using my symbols in my key. I've still got some trees showing a wooded area, and I've drawn a castle. Thought he might like to go and terrorise the princesses or princes who live there. So this one is showing the map of my baddie from my fairy tale story. Now I'm also missing the title here, so I'll need to add that one in. So what we would like you to do is design your own sketch map for either where you live or for the baddie that features in your English task. We would like to see the features that we've shown you during this little video. So I want to see a title at the top of your map. I want to see a key somewhere on your map helping us understand what your map is showing. We would like some map symbols. And one of the things we haven't discussed yet is that aerial bird's eye view. Now that means we are looking down onto our area that we are drawing. So we're looking down onto it. So you can see from both my maps, that is the view that we have used. We hope you have fun doing this task. And remember, we really want to see your maps, so please send them to us on our Year 2 email address. Bye!